Hello, my name is GregTech, and welcome back to our GregTech New Horizon Season 2. I'm currently crafting up the plasma mixer, and I guess I have underestimated. Oh, you know what? I just realized, I was like, I don't know why I'm crafting up a little bit more catalyst. It's not. It's only like a few buckets. But yeah, I bet you these aren't 2 million. I just saw the 2 million. I was like, yeah, it's 2 million. It's probably like 2,048,000 or something like. Yep. Okay, I did realize that. That was my fault. Whoops. Um, but yeah, we are crafting everything else up here. Yeah, it's all of that. We're just waiting for that to finish up, which is cool. And I think this just turned on to craft up more of the resplendent catalyst. Yep, because it dropped below 1 million. Cool. I do have... We have set the DTPF up, and it is just chugging along. So I think that is good. We'll just keep these full. And then as we need the other items, it gets dropped in there. I think that works perfectly well. And then once we get this plasma mixer to a day, I think we can get rid of all that stuff. I think. I'm not going to... Now, I would kind of want to... I don't know. This isn't a big multi-block. Maybe I could chuck it in here or something like that. I don't know. It is easier if it's closer to that. Maybe I'll do it out here or something like that. I think it's a... I don't know. It would be kind of neat if it like fits right in there. Alright, so 5 by 5. Oh no! It won't fit in that one. It won't fit in any of those. Dang it! Actually, will it? I think it will, actually. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's going right there. Just because it fits. Alright, and then I think that will... I don't know how many of these plasma mixes we're going to need. We'll go with one at first, but we might need to craft up more. Like, I don't know if like one per catalyst is the easiest thing. I really don't know, actually. No, now that I'm thinking about it, we could just do... You know what, the easiest way would probably just to be do a separate input buffer. That's probably what we'll do with a different... No, actually, we don't need a separate. We could just do them all in one. Put each circuit in there. But the way the crafting thing works is this is like its own inventory on the... Each recipe has its like own inventory, so I don't think it will clash. But, you know, we'll see. It does require quite a bit of power. And I think this just drains directly from... If I understand this, this will drain directly from our wireless. And that has dropped a little bit, but I have just crafted up, I think, 200 more buckets of MK5. It was definitely quicker. I don't have it set to go in there directly. I've just kind of done it manually, and I'll figure out kind of how I want to go about doing this. This produces so much power. Like, I really don't... I don't quite need this much power at the moment. I'm sure we will coming up here. But, yeah, this produces so much power. I don't necessarily need this running permanently. We will get to a point when we probably will. But now I can just do that. That'll be... I think that those 200 buckets is going to last for 25 hours real time. So yeah, that will... We'll probably get up to, I don't know, 50 quadrillion or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, so that thing's going to run for 25 hours straight. And yeah, and then I will... I don't know. I still haven't quite decided how I want to handle that. We'll see when we start getting this plasma mixer. Okay, enough talking. Let me finish up this plasma mixer here. We're just crafting up a little bit of the excited stuff, and we should be good. All right, there we go. There is the plasma mixer. I have also gone ahead and got all the things for this. Now, not 100% sure what the circuit thing means, but we'll figure that out as we go. Also, really quick, I did do a couple... Doesn't really matter, but I did switch out our last thing for input buffer. For some reason, these always got stuck, and we ended up with a weird amount of like sulfuric acid or something like that. It's probably a clashing recipe, but I could never figure out which one it was. Same with the autoclave. I could never figure that one out. So I switched that out. Also, I don't think it's going to fit here because I realized we're going to be putting down casings that this multi-block uses, so I don't know. I don't really want to test it out, but if I like place one of these casings down next to this, is this going to break the DTPF, which I don't want to happen. Also, why didn't it make the sound? Sometimes it makes the sound, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know. Alright, so I'll probably just throw it back here. I might end up moving it again. Because this... Yeah, maybe I'll... I kind of want it right here. But I need to get it built before I do that. Maybe I'll just throw it over here for the time being. Since this apparently, from what I'm seeing, does not have an energy hatch. And it doesn't say energy hatch on there either. Wonder if it needs an input bus. I don't know. I feel like it probably won't, but I don't know. This would be for the circuits. Alright, let me grab this. Also, if there is a quest for it, I didn't get it because I just pulled it directly out of the A system. Yep, there we go. Alright, so I'm just going to kind of build a little bit of a platform back here and see how this works. I really just kind of need to see how this works. The thing goes up 3 from the front. Yeah. I was like, is it the third one or is it the fourth? Yeah. All right. So let's see what this looks like. I also don't know where the hatches go. All right. It looks like you switch out the these. Oh yeah, it says right on there. I didn't mouse over them, so I didn't realize it said that. Yeah, it looks like you can do that on any of those. All right, cool. So I probably will do that there. Probably do this on the back. I'm assuming any of these blocks can do this. And then I'm just going to have it crafted up. But I want to get all the hatches down where I want them, and then I will have it do that. All right. So yeah. Put that there. Maybe I'll throw this input hatch on top of that if I need it up there, but I mean, that's an input hatch, output hatch, or that's an input and out. Input, bus, and hatch. That's the output hatch. We're not producing any items. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, let me put this away because I don't want it to pull items from my inventory or my A system. And then, well, that was quick. I guess it's not, it's really, compared to like this, it's like nothing. All right, well, there we go. It's on. It's formed. If I move this, I'm gonna like drop it down one, I think. I don't love that. I mean, it's not like I'm really clicking on the plasma mixer, but okay. So let me grab this again. Well, I think that was one of the easiest ones I've ever built. Alright. So, input buffer, output buffer. And that's it, right? Yeah. Easy enough. And now I think, well, is this? Try to remember how this works. All right, yeah. We'll do that. There's two over there, so I do have. Well, all that's probably going to be broken down if I am understanding how this works correctly. All right, so the one issue with this is you have to go underneath to reach it. You can't reach it from through there. Let me do. I'm just going to, I think just, well, we'll need recipes for each catalyst. Actually, we'll do excited, because that's an easier way to find them. We'll do that. Question is, do I want to do like, I guess it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter on that multi-block, I don't think, because it just pulls directly from AE, so it doesn't matter if you have 1 or 16. If you're crafting up a million buckets, it just does a million. Like, it doesn't... I mean, I could be wrong, but I feel like it doesn't matter on that. Let's just do recipes for all this. I'm pretty sure... Which one am I on? Respondent. Look at that. I don't think... Yeah, okay, we don't have this stellar plasma mixture yet. I think we have everything else. Yeah. The only thing we don't have for that last one is this. And I believe we get this from the EOH. I think that's the only way to get it. So we're not going to be doing that. I think this should... Yep, there's the plasma mixer. It does pop up. Which is really cool with these buffers. I may like rename it to just plasma mix or something like that. Although, like, I'm not going to be putting any more. There's literally only these things that go in there, so I'm not going to be opening up that anymore. Oh, there's a sixth one. Yeah, there's 5 catalysts, and then there is liquid, primordial, matter. Which obviously we're not getting to. Okay, so I think that... And then I think I can just put the circuit numbers in there. Can't I? I am a little... it's just going to take some practice, because, like I said, you put the circuit in there. That makes sense, but this whole, like, parallel thing I don't get. So I guess we'll just do the... I'll put the 5 circuits in, I guess. We might as well do all 5. Well, there's actually 6, isn't there? Okay, I'll just leave... Let's just do the 4 that I'm going to do, now that I'm thinking about it. Maybe that is... Yeah, I'm getting myself all confused here, because some of these are stacking, some aren't. Alright, so 1, 2... 3, 4. Again, I don't even know if are these going to clash? I don't know. I don't think so, because each of these does its own like inventory for the thing. So I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, we'll think. And then I'm thinking this whatever controller slot. Oh, in the controller slot. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So it's not going to go in there. Yeah, it would go there. Would be that. All right. That kind of makes sense a little bit. All right. Let me. I have to remove these over here, otherwise it won't. Let's just do a very basic one first. Let's do that. Only because I am crafting up Resplendent, so I might as well finish that. So, excited. No, I pulled the wrong one out. Dang it! Alright, hold on. It's pulled out of here. This is the one that does the excited. Alright, I'll pull those for... I'll leave that one in there just because until that recipe's finished, and then I'll take that out. Okay, so excited crude. I guess we'll try that. I might switch these two. I just have those. I have those big amounts on the compact fusion. I don't think they need to be that high. Like, I'm overproducing this stuff. It's fine because then it sits in the A system and I use it the next time I need it. Yeah, maybe I'll leave it. All right. It is going to take me a few minutes to craft all this plasma up, though. Okay, I think we got everything. I have it turned off so I could see what's going on. But yeah, you can see the plasmas in there. I don't know. We turn it on. Let me get my thing ready so I can see how it works. Although this is probably going to go pretty fast. Alright, so not super fast. 5 seconds. And that was it. 5 seconds to produce 1 bucket of that stuff. Alright, well, that was easy. Alright, so, like... I'm still not fully sure what that thing is. Maybe I should... What does it say? Okay, it says... Multi-block will run in parallel according to the circuit provided to the controller slot. 3 times circuit number 16 equals 48 parallel. All inputs will scale except time. Okay, wait, what does it mean 3 times? Is it 3 times the one you put in there? I'm not entirely sure. Let's do... Okay, let me craft up... we'll do... Not that I really need this catalyst, but it's kind of cool to see. Let's do like 2 buckets and see what it does. Now that we have all the stuff already crafted up, it's easier. Alright, 5 seconds. And then 5 seconds. Okay, that's kind of what I figured it was going to do. Now, let me throw... Also, I didn't see how much power it was using. I mean, I'm assuming it's using a lot of power. But this is just the basic one, so I feel like we're not wasting too much power here. Yeah, I mean, this is nothing compared to some of our multi-blocks we use. So if I put like a 16 in there, is it going to do 48 times that? I have no idea. Why don't we do... Here, I don't know why I keep doing that. We'll do like 4. Alright, I'm going to turn that off because I want all the stuff to go in there like all at once. I don't want it to start. So it said 4 or 3 times 4. Is it like 12? Here, let's do 12 buckets. I'm assuming it's all in there. Yeah, it's a bit annoying I can't see underneath. I could have put the thing there if I wanted, but I always like the cables kind of hidden. So before it would do one at a time. It is using 500 million. Alright, is it going to do this 3 times? Yes. Alright, yes. So that did it. That did that 3 times. Okay, so is this 3 times? Is it talking about 3 times that? Because that would make sense with the 4 in there. So if I do a 2, is it going to do 2 times? I'm getting myself confused again. Alright, so yeah. We're doing 4 buckets at a time because this is a 1. If I do this one with a 4, is it going to do 8 buckets at a time? Again, let's I'm going to turn that off so all this stuff goes in there. Let me craft up, what's it, prosaic? Let's do 32. It's going to have to craft up some other stuff. I have most of that, but there are some things it needs to craft up. Alright, there we go. So, is this going to do 3 times? What's it doing each? Alright. We might have an issue. Is it doing... Is it doing the tier 1? It's doing the tier 1. Alright. So, that tells me we can't share... Yeah, it just did all those. We probably have... I'm guessing we have some plasmas in there. Yep. Alright, so... by the way, if you need to empty that, there is a button right there. That'll send it all back into the A system. Okay, so I'm going to need a separate hatch for each one. Alright, I did not know that was a thing, but there we go. I was kind of wondering how this was going to work out with the circuits. So, let me set up... I actually have one more of these. I could probably craft up more now. Because that's our discounts at 50%. I wanted to get that back up to 50% before I started crafting up space-time and stuff. But let's do this. All right. Yeah, so that's good to know. That is how that worked. All right. So these are... Let me just keep these separate, because those are... Oh, that's crude. All right, so let's remove that. All right, so 1 per thing. Not the end of the world. Good to know, though. All right, so if we do this... Yeah, and we could even just do the thing there. We don't need to put them in there anymore if we're only doing the 1. So this... Circuit of 2 and prosaic. How do I say it? Prosaic? Yeah, I think so. So let's cancel it. Hopefully I don't have to craft up. I should have extra of the plasmas since I do such a big batch of them. Excited. Oh! Shoot. I just realized. Yeah. That is that. I'm gonna redo this, obviously, because that is... How am I gonna do this? I just need to plop this down, and then once I break... That's still working over here, by the way. These are off. I can just break this. Almost. Once those finish, I will just move this. Alright, so what I'll just break that. And very temporarily just do this. Here, I'll just throw it under here. Alright, so that should send the thing over there into there, which sends it to wherever it's going. I don't remember. Right. Prosaic. Alright, there we go. We got it sorted now. So that should go in there. This shouldn't be turned on. Yeah, let me just double check. We got all our things in there. So is this going to do 8 buckets at a time? If that is how I am understanding this, I think. Maybe. All right, we'll see how much power this draws. This might be kind of crazy. Yep, it is doing 2 billion. Alright, no, it seems to be doing 4. Yeah, it's only doing 4 again. Alright, I am a little confused with that 3 times circuit number 16 equals 48 parallel means. Wait a second. I think I just realized what it's talking about. I put 3... Hold on. If I put another circuit, because they stack, I didn't even think about that. But this is where you start getting into crazy amounts of power. That's probably what it is. Alright. For some reason, it like wasn't registering, and then it just like clicked like, oh, 3 times the circuit. Duh. Alright. So... yeah, this can get pretty crazy. Not 32. With your power draw. But that is why I needed to get the really good. Alright, here we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're pulling 5.5 billion EU per tick. We are producing, what, 18 billion or something like that? So we're fine. So that should be doing 8 at a time. There we go. Alright, now I get it. Now I get it. I don't know what... I have no idea what would be like an ideal circuit at this point. Obviously, the Resplendent is the main one we're going to be doing at the moment. And to be honest, I don't even know if we... I don't even know if we need the crude and the prosaic. Now that I think about it, I mean, we're not really crafting this stuff up. I will if I want another plasma mixer, but I don't... Sorry about that. I don't really... I don't know. Yeah, I can't really see a need for it. We would just speed up the parallel if we need. I'm thinking. So you know what? Yeah, I'm going to pull that out. Switch that to 3, which is the one we need. And put the Resplendent in there. I think that is best. Now, you do have to be careful with this. So I don't think... like, what would be... would it be... obviously, you can get, like, crazy high parallel if you want. But, like... is 2 4s any different than 8? I guess no. Would it? Yeah, I'm like, I don't think... if I put 2 4s in there, it's just 8, right? So, if you think about it, it would be... I don't know. It just depends how much you really, how high up you want to get it. So if I did, I think 4 is probably, I think 4 will be probably the best at this point. So if I wanted to do 100 buckets, did I not? Oh, I didn't, because we were still crafting up the stuff. Like, why is it only on one side? Oh, yeah. I guess I can pull the recipe out. I don't think it's going to insert anymore. No, that's just, we're just crafting up the last of it. Because I don't think there's any reason to hold on to the non-excited stuff. It doesn't get used for anything other than turning it into the excited stuff. So, 100 buckets. Yep, it's pulling 10 billion. So, all right, cool. Kind of loving that. Makes things a lot easier when it comes to the catalyst. We do have a huge buffer, so I'm not overly worried about our power situation at the moment, but we do have to be a little bit careful. But I think switching that over is perfectly viable now. I'll even turn that back on, I think. All right, so I don't know. Do we need all these, to be honest? I may just throw these in there, and then these definitely can go. Exotic. If I need exotic, I'll do it. You know, I'll make a thing. But to be honest, we're really only crafting up Resplendent at the moment. But, all right, cool. So there we go. There is our plasma mixer. Pretty awesome. Moving forward, I think there are a few things. The internal coil blocks we need. Maybe the QFT is something to think about. There are a couple upgrades, namely this upgrade. I totally forgot about this. 1 space-time ingots gets you 2 eternal singularities instead of going that crazy route, so we got to do that as well. So lots of cool things we could do, and another one is upgrading our component assembly line. I think maybe to UIV, I think. Because that will make getting the coils and these optical mainframes a million times easier. I don't know. Just something to think about. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.